Corner Radio, we are always the people's favorite. Hello viewers and listeners out there. It's another blessed, beautiful, wonderful day on the Corner Radio. And your mid-morning Hello viewers and listeners out there. It's another blessed, beautiful, wonderful day on the Corner Radio. And your mid-morning show can't be better without DJ Rob G on the Corner Radio from the hour of 10 to 11 a.m. But you know how we going down every Thursday, sir? We take you back to the days when mommy was a girl and daddy was a boy. Corner Radio, we are always the people's favorite. Hello viewers and listeners out there. It's another blessed, beautiful, wonderful day on the Corner Radio. And your mid-morning show can't be better without DJ Rob G on the Corner Radio from the hour of 10 to 11 a.m. But you know how we going down every Thursday, sir? We take you back to the days when mommy was a girl and daddy was a boy. Corner Radio, we are always the people's favorite. Hello viewers and listeners out there. It's another blessed, beautiful, wonderful day on the Corner Radio. And your mid-morning show can't be better without DJ Rob G on the Corner Radio from the hour of 10 to 11 a.m. But you know how we going down every Thursday, sir? We take you back to the days when mommy was a girl and daddy was a boy. Corner Radio, we are always the people's favorite.
Corner Radio. Don't touch that dial. Not right. Corner Radio.
Yeah, the generation goes on and on. Our forefathers salute music. They prefer the music. They hate music. They drink music. They like music. They love music. They got married to music. With music, we make life comfortable. With music, we kick our sorrow. With music, we make love. With music, we win audience. With music, we identify our nationality. And therefore, how can we do without music?
It's DJ Rob G on your radio.
This generation, fire! Rule the nation with
Corner
pressure.
Radio.
Music and the food of
It's fresh. Just deal with it.
We're gonna start here with the
Corner Radio.
Yo, Ghana fans, this is your boy Wild Man, and I'm logged on with DJ Rob G.
Hello guys, this is your girl B-Girl. You're listening to DJ Rob G.
Power. Music power.
Yo, you're listening to the truth. GDF in the building, we're rocking with DJ Rob G.
This Camplo from Canada listening to DJ Rob G.
It's the hottest mixtape in the world, and you've got it.
ladies and gentlemen. I'm your DJ, Rob G.
Don't touch that dial. Keep it locked right here. Corner Radio.
It's a deal. You could book out.
Corner Radio.
Africa money.
poor man they work, rich man they enjoy. Our money, Africa money. I got our money, I got the chop and nyavo. Every pastor step the chop up. In the francophone tongue, we call it word l'argent. When it comes to in the Yoruba tongue, we call it word owo. Hausa, we call it word kudi. In the tongue of the Ivorians, we call it word gaga. In the tongue of the Gans, we call it word shika. In the tongue of the Akans also, we call it what? Shika. Shika. There's a difference between the Sika and the Shika.
GDF in the building, we're rocking with DJ
Babu the Chop. Margie they work Babu the Chop. Sitting with this one way back in the day, sir, when mommy was a girl and daddy was a boy. African money, the sound play in the background, but Sydney. Taking it to exactly 7 minutes after the Howard. Very good morning to you all, my cherished, wonderful, lovely listeners out there. Today is another day. The 27th day of January 2022. We just step into the year 2022. Few days left. Say goodbye to the January. Let's step into February. February, you know what? You know what we're doing in the February? February is what the month of love.
Are you ready for this? Yeah. Now when I say
thank you to my producer, Pretty Ina. Today, on our discussion, we are going to talk about, we are going to discuss about the youth of today. I think we discussed about this some days ago. We give the listeners what they like. We give our viewers what they like. They wanted me to talk about that once more. And therefore, with me in the building, the Street Lord G8. The man who believe in the ghetto.
Yo, you're listening to the truth. GDF in the building.
Good morning, Ghana. Good morning, the former president of the Republic of Ghana. Tell him. I can tell him. Good morning to the former president of the Republic of Ghana, Mr. Dramani Mahama, and the NDC leaders. Good morning to the current president of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. I always call him what, the hero of Ghana, as well as the other LPP leaders and other political party leaders. Zaki Wan, the chief of Zongo, chief of Zongo, you are doing the morning train. I say assalamu alaikum to you. Good morning and assalamu alaikum to you. Because of the good things he has been doing to raise the flag of Islam in Ghana. That's why the national chief imam himself gave this start to Yar Adini. Where you are, I say assalamu alaikum to you. Alaja Risika to Vanderpoy, the Yellow Day of Ghana. Greetings to you. And your husband, Mr. Hamed Vanderpoy. May the Almighty Allah keep showering His blessings on you all for the good things you'll be doing now for Islam. I can see some of my family members also doing the morning tweet talking about the Jiwa and the Brahma families. Alaja no secret to Jiwa. Listen to you now. And the rest of the names are many. Good morning also to our religious leaders talking about our pastors and our imams. Yeah, pastors. I mean, said that new omudis. Everything Mami Debaku. The pastors. Hey, also Nimomu. Shout out to the Salamu alaikum to the National Chief Imam of Ghana. Alaji Sheikh Alaji Usman no Shadow Butu, the National Chief Imam of Ghana. Good morning also to our chiefs. Talking about the chiefs of the Ghana communities, chiefs of the Akan communities, chiefs of the Northern community, chiefs of the every community. Chiefs of the Akan community, the chiefs of the Yoruba communities in Ghana. Chief Perry Grino Brima, the Ama Ajo, the chief of Alajoda, Sheikh IC Queen and the rest. Shout out to you all. That was Telemo from Gas Miller back in the day. The one in the background is Sydney Tina Pampana. Undisputed rap president. Just want to say more fire for being part of the show. Our one and only CEO, Mr. Alaji Said Mufta Corner, more VM DJ. Wherever you are, assalamu alaikum. Greetings to you, to you and your family, you and your wife, Ajiya Munira to Said Mufta, and your children. May the Almighty Allah keep showering His blessing on you all. Chapter 4, 40 minutes after the hour 10. And you know how we be doing every Thursday. We take you back in the days, way back in the era, back in the Maryland of the 19th century, and the early 2000s, when mommy was a girl and daddy was a boy. But don't forget from the hour of 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. It's gonna vibe show with your man, Sweet Lord GA. We've gonna vibe show. Then I'll be back again with the water. And the corner bash here at the hour of 6 to 7 p.m. You don't want to miss the corner authentic sports with Muhammad Gaddafi and Memona from the hour of 7 to 8 p.m. Tomorrow, Friday. Tomorrow is what? Freaky Funky Friday. You don't want to miss the special greetings. Give the teams. Tomorrow at exactly 10 to 11 a.m. in the morning, the special Friday greetings with AGA, Sweet Lord, Pretty Ina. Right after that is It's Friday special with let's just say the Muftau Corner, the CEO of Corner Radio. And on Saturdays too is orderly from the hour of 9 to 10 a.m. in the morning. Sunday is also what the Carib prayers are from the hour of what 10 to 11 a.m. in the morning. If I like to say you move to our corner. Pretty in also with the word the Gill City Show though. The Gill City Show on Saturdays from the hour of what 7 to 8 p.m. Right after that is what? Feeling so yeah. Where you're going to know some up and downs of a love relationship with your girl, Hajia GH, from the hour of 8 to 9 p.m. in the evening. It was blast and better than bad yesterday on the Love It Duvet with Nana Ama's assistant Tiwa, aka Ama Black. On every Wednesday from the hour of 8 to 9 is Nana Ama Santiwa, aka Ama Black. With the Love It Duvet. The Connect Authentic Sports is also from the hour of 7 to 8 p.m. in the evening with the sports team. The sports Gaddafi and Mona. You don't want to miss it. From Monday to what? Friday. Every Thursday is also the Corner Mid Morning Show with your man DJ Rob G. Alright. From the hour of 10 to 11 a.m. in the morning. Alright. The Corner Security Hour. The Corner Mid Morning Show. The Corner News Hour. And the word Corner Taste Hour will also come your way soon. Corner Radio, the only station with what the multi-colored programs. They are located in Accra, Newtown, opposite the World the Echo Bank. Wherever you are, if you are listening to this beautiful tune from the Sydney, back in the day, what you have to do is search for Corner Radio on Google Play Store. So search for Corner Radio app on Google Play Store and download. Go to www.morningghana.com, click on radio and search for Corner Radio. To Melo, really be also say more fire DJ. Thanks for being part of the show. Alright. Make you do that your dance more. I'm not a dancer though. You're learning how to dance. From Straight Lord DH. Okay.
I feel weird, yeah, baby, get hard, man. Who a girlfriend, an engagement.
Danger. New groove. Fire. All right, on the low.
Yeah.
On the low. Take it up. Pull it.
To see what you've been doing in the studio of Corner Radio. Yeah, on Facebook and on what? On YouTube. On YouTube is what? Corner TV, and on Facebook is Corner Radio. Corner is CORNER. Just like us. Comment, yes, and share to friends. Tell a friend to tell a friend that Corner Radio is live. Behind the console, rocking your word this morning. It's your man DJ Rub G. Ahmed Rufai Jiwa is my name, Rub G in the shower. 20 minutes after the hour 10. Few minutes left for us to go straight to our discussion for today. Our topic for today is about the youth of today. Aju, Kele Mono, Kele Ashue. Back in the days, from the camp of the armor of the last tour. Yeah, Caesar with this one.
I follow how you. I told me Kwame.
Oh, Charlie.
Kobe, Akumaji, Kaji Wabashana, no Kubangani.
Where's your papa?
My father, he goes to.
Oh yeah, the people start to laugh at them.
You are Basua, you are machine, so you know so to a day to a machine. You are Basua, you are machine, so you know so to a day to a machine. Oh yeah, we so machine.
I can't always take my seat without acknowledging our sponsors. Talking about Supreme Matter Company Limited. And the Supreme Matter Company Limited, we have the Supreme Matter Fashion Design, Supreme Matter Barber Salon, Supreme Matter Cosmetics, Supreme Matter Supermarket, AFS Salon, Asma Global Limited, Ajia Sumaya Bakery and Duck, Salah Zeus and World. I'm going to buy a cheat down now. Don't say with this one, oh yeah, dear, yeah. Hey, oh yeah, dear, hey. That's what. Yes, son. Back in the days, special on Sundays. Oh yeah, dear, yeah, wabo. What are you at Tiana? School Tadiatiana. For Brana and Pam Mum. That's war.
Why does it want me and I'm pump to goof your pump saying me and I'm pump, me and I'm pump, me and I'm pump, Mamma pump, Namin to tie, Namin boom, fast Namin boom pipe, me are the pump, Namin fire deck, Namin fire deck, Namin fire deck, me fight, me fight, I get me me my sing again, me call you my like I did, like I that, like I did, young cock. Sunnet tending.
24 minutes after the hour, water thing. That's wasting much time. Let's go for a quick commercial break, and when we return, we start with our discussion for today.
Adua of their late father, Alhaji Shaibu Lawal Aremo.
Date 30th January 2022, Sunday. Time 12 p.m. Venue Adabraka
Presby
Primary School, adjacent the Adabraka Police Station.
Children are
Maimuna Shaibu Aremo,
Rafiatu Shaibu Aremo,
Ramatu Shaibu Aremo,
Beliki Shaibu Aremo,
Abdul Latif Shaibu Aremo,
Muntala Shaibu Aremo,
Wasila Shaibu Aremo,
Taiba Shaibu Aremo. Let's all come together to witness
Adua of the late Alhaji
Shaibu Lawal Aremo,
father of all. May his soul rest in peace.
Don't stand with this one. Oh yeah, they taking us to 25 minutes after the hour. On our discussion with Street Lord GH, the man who believe in the ghetto, the man who believe in the ghetto hustlers, and the youth as well. Street Lord. Sweet Lord.
Yeah, DJ Roof.
Yeah, today on our discussion, we are going to discuss about the youth of today. First and foremost, let's ask ourselves, who are the youths?
Okay, youth starts from the age, let's say 15 up to somewhere 35. Still, you are part of the youth. From 15 to 35, that's where the youth start. And I only call the youth like the energetic ones. the energetic one. So starting from 15 up to somewhere 35, you see that still you are still young and you can still go by your own things.
Can the 50s and the 60s also be considered?
No, for them they've crossed the level of being the youth. On life I say. Hey, sorry to say on life I say on my problem wrestle.
Just like our youth of today, we don't want to work hard. What we need is quick money. Let's ask ourselves, where do we expect this money to come from when we don't work harder or hard for it?
Sometimes, like, yes, we have the youth of today, we we want fast money and things, but sometimes, so I don't also blame the youth. I always sometimes we have to blame the system too, the kind of system we are in today. Today is like we are in the selfish system. As you want to get, you don't want others to get. So that's why you see that nowadays the youth are also trying to do all they can just to get money for themselves. You see, back in the days we have the youth, right? But we don't have something like this browsing and stuff. It was not there because the system was favoring them to hustle. But right now, you are doing the work all right, but still you get nothing from it. So nowadays,
hope in what you are doing.
Yes, what you are doing. And now the system
this could lead to the kind of criminal activities.
So that's why I told I don't blame the youth much if they are in a haste to see riches. I don't blame them much. We should blame the system we are in now. Back in the days, uncles can support you, aunties can support you.
Yes.
Family was very supportive, but today we should ask ourselves,
it's not like that.
How many families are ready to support? Not family. Everybody wants to be on his own. Yes. Selfishness.
It's not like that today.
So if you see that the youth are they are hungry to get money or they are eager to make money, sometimes you don't have to blame them. You have to blame the system. So for me, if someone say, oh, maybe the youth of today, they are in a haste to make money and stuff, I don't blame the youth, but I blame the system we are in now, because we are now in this era of selfishness. And that's why you see the youth doing all what they can just to get money.
And the street lord, as I said, a 15-year-old boy, with big houses and cars. Meanwhile, in Ghana here, it's not that easier for even an adult to own these houses and cars, and the parents too are proud of them. Yeah, let's ask ourselves, where do they get this money from? And the parents too are proud of them.
Okay, DJ Review, one thing is we comparing Africa to the let's say to the European countries. The European countries, they believe in talent. They don't care about your age. Even if you are 1 year old and you have the talent, they support you. So if we have kids that are very they are too small, or maybe their age is not all that they are not all that grown, but they have all this wealth and they are in the European countries, I'm not surprised. You see, even Africa here, when we're able to give DJ Sweet the push, you see where she is today. We have some small guys in Africa here that they gave them the push, and today they are on top there. So if they are saying, oh, maybe we have small kids outside there or in the European countries.
Mommy say
yes.
And a lot of them.
It's all about giving the fellow the push. I always say what is happening in Europe can happen in Africa. It isn't that people in Europe are more talented than we Africans, but just that we Africans, in code, selfishness is killing us, and that's why we can't move forward. Because when you move to the white man country, Charlie, any small talent, they support the fellow. Talent, kitu be a support, but I had the Charlie one never support. Nobody will support you. So that's why.
Go and swag it on your own. Sweet love, whenever we even never bought a young phone for our daughters, but we've been seeing them with big iPhone, iPads. Yes. The parents don't care where they get all this money from. Meanwhile, they are still schooling. What do you say about this?
For that one, I'll say, oh, maybe if a parent and your daughter or your child is using the phone that you haven't buy the phone for, and you know that the fellow is not working.
It's not working.
And you don't also try to ask the fellow how did you get it, then that means wrong. Because the fellow is not working. So whatever, maybe if the fellow have stolen the thing or the phone or something that way. So
investigate to get
for that one.
He or she has gotten that
phone. Yes. For that one, it's wrong that every parent you see your daughter or your son holding something that you feel like, no, this thing is not easy to get, and even myself, I can't even afford this, and my daughter or my son is holding it, and still you don't do any investigation to see where the fellow had it, then I don't think you are also a good parent, because as a good parent you have to find out and know where the fellow had it.
this is also a situation whereby our brothers and sisters will migrate from the rural area to come and isolate and make money in the urban area. But we in the urban area by birth, we think we are civilized enough. We don't value some of our works, but to travel to the white country, what brings all this?
No, I always like, one time like Ogidi Brown was saying one time like we have Baltic water. When you go to Circle, they sell it 1 cedi, the small ones. But when you go to a restaurant, they will sell it for you 3 cedis. When you are in a club, they will sell it for you 5 cedis. And when you are in a very top class hotel, they sell it for you 10 cedis. That means if you are a human being, you have to locate yourself where people will value you. So let's say you are in Accra here, you were born and grown in Accra here. You see, like Ghanaians or Africans, we are the way like they be a who and nobody values you. And when you are in your own comfort zone, you don't like to hustle. Yes, that's the difference, because someone moving from the northern region to Accra here to hustle know that where I am is not my home, and where I am, I'm not coming to live comfortable life. So the fellow is surely like the fellow have that mindset that I'm coming here to hustle. But you are in Accra, you are grown in Accra here. Oh, I fear nothing new. What you seen when we were a child is the same thing you are seeing. So you don't get that chance to hustle. Leave Accra and move to a different region and see when to hustle, because where you are, you get to know that this is not my home and I can't live comfortable here.
And if you could observe, most of these Cantamanto boys and the factory laborers, if you could observe, they were all from the rural areas, others from the neighbor countries and the rest. Why can't we, the Accra born, also push ourselves into all these kind of jobs?
That's why I said sometimes too the Accra born, based on the kind of parent or maybe the kind of house we are grown in. We have some houses that although a been in Shehosa, but still they put laziness onto their kid. Forget for new one and those sort of stuff. Or maybe the daddy was having money and the daddy didn't teach the boy how to also hustle to make money. You see, even that one, if the daddy is no more there, or maybe the parents are no more there, still the laziness, they've injected the laziness into the fellow since when the fellow was a child. So sometimes it's not like we have people in Accra here who are hustling. They are born and grown here, but they are hustling. So sometimes it depends on the kind of family you are coming from. That makes you lazy or hard worker.
But we will always be at at the base. Blaming our leaders for no work. Meanwhile, the work is within us.
Yes,
you don't want to work.
This thing is sometimes somehow like contradicted.
Blaming the leaders.
Like sometimes me I like bashing the leaders. Me say me I like bashing some of the leaders. Because let's say one thing like Obitimu Kotana Parliament and say the youth are lazy, which me I don't buy it. Like the youth are lazy, although yes we have some lazy ones, but Charlie, the lazy ones are not much, the hard workers are much, because when you move to Circle right now you see a whole lot of young guys out there skipping to get their own deliberate. So for me, I don't believe the youth are lazy. Maybe some of the youth are lazy, but not all. But majority of the youth are hardworking. So whoever say the youth are lazy, I don't support the fellow. But let's also put this in a way, like if you are a youth out there too, you also have to do something for your own self, regardless how rich your parents are. Your parents can be rich, all right, but still, my brother, if you don't put up hard work, Charlie. You will not be rich, because your parents didn't sleep to get that riches. They also work so hard before they had that riches. So if you feel like my papa and mommy will be my brother, will be always saying because you don't know how to make it.
Sometimes I keep asking myself, is it because we think we are better than these factory workers and those from the villages, or what?
One thing I always say, the first key of failure is to compare yourself with someone, or to feel like you are bigger than someone, or you are better than someone, or you know more than someone. If you have this mentality, that's the first step of failure. Because the moment you feel like you are better than someone, that's where you relax. The one you feel like you are better than him, he will keep on improving, but you will relax because you feel like you are better than that fellow. That's why we have one storybook we used to learn back in primary 2, or the tortoise and the tortoise and the rat.
And the rat.
Yes, a race or something. The rat the rat was much faster than the tortoise. So the rat even thought like, oh no, Charlie, even if I lie down and even relax self, still I'll exceed the tortoise. But as the rat was relaxing, the tortoise was also moving. So that's the same thing life is. If you feel like I know more than someone, I'm better than someone, that's where you fail yourself. Because the one you are better than is improving when you are relaxing. So in life, one thing is, oh, me, my house is better, my house is good than someone's house. I know more than someone. My brother. We have
money in our family, we have this in our family.
We can't, like, those rich people are who know. People who are having their masters and degrees, no more money, no more diploma, but they are richer than them.
Even those on the street, some of them are having masters and the rest.
Sometimes I always use something like Bill Gates and the inventor of iPhone and stuff. They were not good in class. Yes, they were not good in class, and that was the fact. But today they control the world. Wow, so if you feel like, oh, me, Charlie, what you know is nothing.
Despite.
Yes. What you know, my brother, is nothing. People were in class that they were not performing in class, but today they control the world. Like creating internet. We are all under internet. Internet, I say. The one who created internet was not the best in his class. The best in the class of and today they are all working under him still. Under him. The moment you go to internet, you are under him. So one thing that I feel like maybe the youth or maybe our youth is say, oh, me fear we are better than these people. We are better than those who move from north to come to this thing Accra. We are living in Accra and we are better than them. Charlie, that's one point of failure. All the way you with Timor and their life and what fail 50%. We are now left with 50%.
Not for Papa Choy. Back in the days, I King David with this one featuring Batman. Now Samini. Come here, RCC boy. 38 minutes after the hour 10 on our discussion for today. And we're discussing about the youth of today. With me in a burden is Street Lord GH. The only journalists who believe in the ghetto. Street Lord, back in the days, this actually is when a child is still awake at 10, 11, or 9 p.m., which means there's a final exam going on.
Yes.
And it's learning. But nowadays...
No, that's why I said nowadays is the system we are, is the kind of system we are in now. Nowadays we are in everything like computer era. Sometimes we see kids with phone that we feel like Charlie or we are learning. So sometimes like, although maybe many of them this time they're obviously a game boy, obviously a game girl. So a lot of them are doing something on internet and stuff. But like Charlie, I don't see it like the youth are changing, but I feel like it's the system that is changing. Yes. Back in the days you see so anyhow. But they Tiano so also on the right.
And it's like the parents can't control them in this.
No, but if you're a parent and you can't control your child, it's based on the way you raise your child. Yes. If you're a parent and you can't control your children, it's based on the way you raise your children. Because like we have some parents like we have houses that even sometimes you'll be talking to your daddy, maybe your daddy will just use his eye to show you signal and that's all, you keep quiet. But we have some houses, Charlie, or Papa Kasakra, he says verbally, but still nobody cares. So it's based on the house you are raised. So if you have a child or a daughter who doesn't listen to you, my brother, my sister, it's based on the way you raise your children.
Do you support this kind of habit? I said a good training to our children, especially in this era.
No, sometimes we feel like we want to pamper our children. We feel like we don't want to be harsh on our children. We don't want to be wicked on our children. We don't want to be rude on our children. But sometimes too, Charlie, it's good not to be harsh on your kids, but to create that like friendship between you and your children. But at times, you have to like sacrifice, like just let them go into pain. You see, the Bible itself said that you should spare the luck and spoil the child, right? Yeah. So sometimes we know you love your kids, all right. Yeah. But at times you also have to do some things in order to correct them than just leaving them that way. You be correct your akwadano and just stop like leaving the child that way. So sometimes you have to let them know that what you are doing is wrong. Not that if your daddy is telling that what you are doing is wrong doesn't mean he doesn't love you. Yes, what you are doing is wrong. Don't do it again. And this one will correct the child forever. But okay, so oh, I love my daughter, I love my son. A child and also will sign in a way.
Be 16 years. Let's better with this one. Featuring Castro is taking the store. 41 minutes after the hours. About time for us to, I mean, move to today corner radios, history and record zone. Excuse me to say this, but one thing I like about the accounts and some of the Nigerian, these people are not lazy when it comes to work.
You know, that's why I said earlier on, it's based on the kind of house you are coming from. We have houses that they are very rich, but their kids are very, very hardworking, despite the kind of riches their parents have. And we have houses that actually they are down to earth, very poor, but like more than everybody.
You don't always wait for work to change them.
You change the work, yeah, but how should you? So do you have to sit down and wait for work to come? Do you have to sit down and wait for money to come? You have to go in for money. Money will never come to you till you take a step. What you be a one juma that you kada?
When they keep chasing things, just get tough. Well, the little daddy out.
I say, if you are not ready to chase money, then you
gradually it will become something big.
And I say, you see, one thing that affects we Ghanaians is we underrate small money. Ghana youth, we underrate small money. That's we Ghanaians. So nipa ne age money to an ekabe 100 Ghana or say 100 Ghana month the me the ba be. But someone from, let's say someone from Nigeria who be 250 Ghana, the fellow is ready to work. I always tell you every blessed day, I always say this to my listeners out there. It's not the amount of money you receive that makes you rich. It's the kind of mentality you have that makes you rich. So you can receive $1 billion every month, but who needs a richest mentality now, boss? And you won't mean for scanning your shit. People are shoemakers, but today they are house owners. How is it possible? Because they have the mentality of riches. They just our mentality no need be there Jacob black. No matter how much salary they pay you, over black. So if the Ghanaian youth are ready to make money, then they should change that their mentality. And as sika we the endorsement, sika endorsement. So obi just sika they are going to be on the chrome.
I want you to do some of the dance for me. So I will see you. Today I'm not in the dancing mood. What 4 minutes after the hour 10? Now let's move to the corner radio history and record zone. Today on the corner radio history and record zone. Let's see who are the richest kids in the world. While the majority of individuals work harder their whole life to accrue enough money to live comfortably, but some people are born wealthy. Children with wealthy parents, exceptional talent, or simple plain luck, or simple plain luck are more likely to get recognized in a sector where many people attempt but few succeed. Those fortune, few are either born influent or become millionaires before they are legally allowed to consume alcohol. How did they pull that off? Right now, that's what we are looking at. While most of them are young Hollywood stars, there are a few that have exceptional ability or parents who are quite influent. Jaden Smith. Right now, Jaden Smith is the wealthiest of wealth, the world wealthiest kid actor. He is Will Smith's son, and he follows his father's footsteps. He has probably done more than the other performers in the profession. have at such a young age. Abigail is an English actress and singer who started a career when she was just 3 years old. She is currently one of the world's wealthiest actresses. Signed a first film, was released in 2002, most richest kid in the world. Nick is one millionaire who built his fortune on his own from the United Kingdom. His fortune stems mostly from his computer programming ability and the fame. It started when he was just 15 years old. Nick, a technological prodigy, created Assembly, an iOS software that was subsequently purchased by Yahoo for $30 million. Without wasting much time, viewers and listeners out there, watch this video.
Top 10 richest children in the world. There are children in who are bigger millionaires the moment they are born than bigger than those of an adult in their bank accounts. Many of them have great fortunes thanks to family inheritances, and others have achieved it with their own efforts. Number 10. Isabella Barrett. Isabella Barrett from the United States is 10 years old, and thanks to her beauty and angelic face, she has earned $2 million, an amount she obtained thanks to her triumphs in multiple beauty pageants, including Toddles and Tiaras and the Little Miss America 2010, which opened the doors to success. Isabella has collected a total of 55 crowns and 85 titles since the beginning of her career at age 4, and her mother, Susanna Barrett, who also dabbled in this world of glamour, has spent more than $50,000 on makeup, fake nails, hair, tan, a perfect smile, and even classes to modulate her voice and make her little one look unsurpassed to the other girls in the contest. In 2012, at the peak of fame, Isabella became an entrepreneur and created Glitzy Girl, a company that lives on and has makeup and jewelry products for girls, where she has more than 42 people under her command and generates profits of approximately $1 million per year. In addition, she was the image of Toys R Us. Isabella Barrett is currently a sought-after child model and has stepped on prestigious catwalks such as Style Fashion Week New York. Recently, she's been encouraged to start her own YouTube with vlogs, and she goes out during photo sessions in which she shows off her glamorous clothes and makeup, her participation in events of doing crazy things with her friends. This girl is a star. Number 9. Jaden Smith. We have the talented son of the film actor Will Smith. And yes, we are referring to 19-year-old Jaden Smith. He is no longer a child per se, but besides enjoying the fortune of his father, that is $200 million, he has known how to develop his own talent and earn the juicy fortune that he has in his bank account from a very young age. Jaden dabbled in the Hollywood film industry when he was only 8 years old in the movie The Pursuit of Happiness, where he worked with his father. From that day on, Jaden was unstoppable and has not stopped exploiting his talent. In 2010, he released Karate Kid, a film where he starred with charismatic Jackie Chan, for which he earned $5 million. Currently, not only is he a film actor, but he is also a rapper and has already recorded different video clips of that genre. Jaden Smith has a total of $8 million worth of fortune. That is why we cannot forget mentioning him in this top. Number 8. Valentina Paloma Pinot. She is another of the lucky ones on this list. Valentina Paloma Pinot, 9, was born in the United States and is the daughter of Mexican actress Salma Hayek and the French billionaire businessman François-Henri Pinault. Valentina has $12 million in her possession. This baby, who also fluently speaks 4 languages, has apparently inherited the entrepreneurial spirit of her father and has created a small business where she sells slime, an elastic mass of colors and easy to manipulate that entertains them, to her classmates. Valentina doesn't only own the aforementioned fortune, her father has placed a $12 million property in Los Angeles on her behalf, where he spends $50,000 a month to keep it modern and luxurious. Number 7. The Jolie Pitt Brothers. Very popular in Hollywood, Maddox, Zahara, Pax, and Shiloh, Vivienne, and Knox are the adopted and biological children of the very well-paid actors Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, who after their marriage break in 2016, decided to allocate their $100 million fortune along with their properties to their 6 children, allocating $17 million to each equally. In addition to this amount and the real estate properties of both Hollywood actors, Angelina Jolie's mother, actress Marceline Bertrand, has also left Maddox, Zahara, and Shiloh, the eldest sons of Angelina and Brad, a legacy of $100,000 to each grandchild, which they can enjoy when they turn 25 years old. Number 6. Northwest. Northwest is the famous daughter of American socialite Kim Kardashian and rapper Kanye West. According to Forbes, Kim Kardashian has the surprising amount of almost $50 million, which places North among the richest children in the world, and Kanye West, the singer and successful music producer, who pampers her together to Kim even from a very young age. A clear example of this luxurious lifestyle is the copy of Kanye West's miniature Lamborghini car valued at $12,000, and this year's gift that shows the sexy Kardashian on Instagram, where you can see a fine Pomeranian puppy for North's 4th birthday. No doubt this baby does enjoy the luxuries that few are lucky to enjoy, because she also has a wardrobe full of exclusive brands to always be fashionable. It is even said that she has a personal dresser and seamstress to make her look like her mother, so much so that she gets all the attention from paparazzi, more so than Kim herself sometimes. Number 5. Daniel Lynn Burkhead. Daniel Lynn Burkhead is from Nassau, Bahamas, and 10 years old and inherited from her mother, Anna Nicole Smith, $10 million. But it is not only the inheritance portion she'll get. The girl, who is also the image of Guess Kids, received a $49 million fortune from billionaire businessman James Howard Marshall, with whom his mother married in 1995, totaling $59 million. But in her short 10 years, not everything has been perfect in the life of this beautiful girl. When she was born, her mother passed away a few months later, followed by her older brother Daniel Smith, so she had to go live with her father, Larry Burkhead, who also takes care of her fortune. Number 4. Rico Rodriguez. This graceful actor is well known in the United States for acting in one of the most successful comedy series on American television, Modern Family, where he plays the son of the friendly Sofia Vergara. Rico Rodriguez is not only an insightful actor, but also a very skilled writer who at age 12 published his own book called Real Life Lessons, So Far, where he describes his great pleasure to entertain and make people laugh. He currently has an estimated net worth of $245 million, according to the People with Money magazine. Thanks to his humorous talent, he has managed to obtain this considerable fortune for his own achievements, and despite the fact that his father died recently, he has continued to show his great artistic talent in the famous series. It is even said that he is one of the best paid actors, and that he has negotiated a new payout in the contract. Number 3. Suri Cruise. This beautiful 11-year-old girl is the daughter of well-known Hollywood actors Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes. Suri Cruise currently has $270 million, and for her parents, who are separated, it has not been enough to give her tremendous assets because they also spend millions of dollars on her image to make her look like a fashionista, and of course, set trends in children's latest fashion. It is even rumored that she has a wardrobe worth $4 million that includes 300 pairs of shoes. Amazing! It seems that the beautiful actress Katie Holmes and the famous actor of The Mummy tend to surround her with luxuries, like the $495,000 spent by Mother Katie on expensive Christmas gifts, and the $5 million Tom Cruise deposited to her bank account when she was just 5 years old. Maybe by now you're wondering, what does a 5-year-old girl do with so much money? The parents decided that the sweet Suri would be able to use it when she becomes 21, or the legal age in the United States. Tom Cruise gave her the first property in New York at the age of 6, valued at more than $12 million. It's all an eccentricity to be the son of a celebrity. This girl has all her early years assured. Number 2. Prince George Alexander Louis. Prince George Alexander Louis, better known as His Royal Highness Prince George of Cambridge, is second and is the first son of Dukes William and Catherine of Cambridge. This little prince, third in the list of future heirs to the British crown, was from the womb of his mother the owner of a powerful fortune, and with only 3 short and inexperienced years of age, has received something more than $1 billion as inheritance. Just a moment. Being the beloved great-grandson of Queen Elizabeth II, he will also have a series of benefits to ensure he will have the life that every prince deserves. Even if he does not become the monarch of the European country, he would receive no less than 400 million sterling pounds from the taxes of the United Kingdom, enough to have a luxurious and privileged life. All this just for belonging to the British royal family. So lucky, Your Royal Highness. Number 1. Prince Moulay Hassan. And in the expected first place, we have another prince in the top. This time it is Moulay Hassan from Morocco, son of King Mohammed VI and Princess Lala Salma. This nice and lucky Moroccan 14-year-old boy is the future heir of the Moroccan throne and will be named King Hassan III. Belonging to the royal family, he does have privileges, and being the eldest son of one of the richest men in the world makes him the owner of the abundant amount of $2,500 million. So hard to believe. Moulay has accompanied his father in different official ceremonies and became well known in the media for breaking with the Moroccan protocol that consists in kissing the hand of every representative of the monarchy, and as you can see in the video, which went viral on YouTube, the elegant prince quickly withdraws his hand to avoid being kissed during the greeting, something that his father has also done in different ceremonies. This royal personality is a true gentleman, and it is enough to watch him walk to realize that he is bound to be the future king of Morocco. They say that despite all the wealth he has as a worthy son of royalty, he is a humble and well-behaved child, even though he does not like to be kissed on the hand. A little prince who occupies this first place. If you would like to exchange places with these children and have everything just like them, do not forget to like, subscribe, and activate notifications so you don't miss a single video. Until next time! Just like them, do not forget to like, subscribe, and activate notifications so you don't miss a single video.
Hey, sweet Lord. Last time we talked about the richest kid in Ghana. Can we compare?
No, you know, that's why I say here we are in Africa. So we are in Africa, and even Africa, even we are in the land of the blacks. You see, the richest kid in the world is from Morocco. Morocco. This should tell you that Arab
country.
In the Arab countries there's money, because the richest child is from Morocco, which is Africa.
Africa.
Yes, but you know we can't compare the Moroccans to Ghanaians. It's not possible. It's not possible. And if you look at some of the kids, it isn't that they use their own hustle to make the money. Others had the money from their own sweat, but others it was inheritance. Yes, but in Ghana, yeah, can you inherit from your parents that way? You do cool. That's it. They will kill you. But in European countries, it's normal. But I had a share 5 years. Now this is kind of account to me. Now yasaba beka. Okay, you cool that. Obi a won free obi se krabe kidnap. So that's why you see that Africa, we are different from them, and for me, I feel like that's why almost all the names are all this America, Ukraine, and those stuff. Only that is it Ali or what from Morocco. And he's the number one. So kudos to Africa. Kudos to Africa. We are able to. We are leading. Yeah, Africa, we are leading.
Africa is on top.
Yes, Moroccans, we are leading. We are leading. Africa, you know, we are also from Morocco.
59 minutes after the hour 10 this is where time will permit me to wrap up. Praise Lord, before we go, your last motivational message especially to the youth out there.
Okay, what I have to tell the youth is they can do it. They should just believe in themselves and continue the hustle.
Wow. They can do it. They just have to, believe in themselves and continue with the hustler. Greetings to my cherished, wonderful, lovely listeners out there. Thanks for being part of the show. Let me once again acknowledge our sponsor, Free Matter Company Limited, AFS Salon, Asma Global Limited, Yasuma Bakery and Depot, Salah Sauce and Way. Don't forget, I'll be back again on your dial. Same time, same channel. From the hour of 10 to 8. From the hour of 6 to 7 p.m. in the evening. Once again, I'm Rufai Jiwa is my name. Right after this tune, if you don't hear me again, then I'm out.
Announcement. The family of Aramo is calling on to all sympathizers sympathizers, most especially the Yoruba community in Ghana, to support them perform the Adua of their late father, Alhaji Shaibu Lawal Aremu.
Date 30th January 2022, Sunday, time 12 p.m. Venue Adabraka Primary School, adjacent the Adabraka Police Station.
Children are
Maimuna Shaibu Aremu,
Rafiat Shaibu Aremu,
Ramatu Shaibu Aremu,
Bilki Shaibu Aremu,
Abdul Latif Shaibu Aremu,
Muntala Shaibu Aremu,
Wasila Shaibu Aremu,
Taiba Shaibu Aremu. Let's all come together to witness
Adua of the late Alhaji
Shaibu Lawal Aremu,
father of all. May his soul rest.
Hello, viewers and listeners out there. It's another blessed, beautiful, wonderful day on the Corner Radio. And your mid-morning show can't be better with our DJ Ruji on the Corner Radio from the hour of 10 to 11 a.m.